Welcome to Module 3, where we will start drilling into exercise, consistency, and light exposure. And trust me, in this module it will be getting way more interesting with actionable insights. So let's get started. Exercise is something that causes our body temperature to rise because it gives a greater peak, which increases our energy level throughout the day. This spike in temperature while we're awake causes a greater and more sustained temperature drop in the evening. So basically, if you do a workout during the day, it increases the body temperature during the day, and then it makes the maximization of the oscillation of the body temperature more intense during the night because it will lower the body temperature, right? Remember the previous lecture where we talked about the oscillation of the body temperature and the peaks, and that you want to maximize that oscillation? Well, exercising really contributes to helping you bring the body temperature up during the day to get a peak and therefore help you lower it during the night. That's the logic behind it, right? So the temperature drop, it promotes an increase in deep sleep and it reduces awakenings. This is an interesting fact, so make sure you do your workout. And it's quite an interesting fact because in most research studies and papers that I have been reading lately, it reveals that insomniacs have a lack of exercise and have a sedentary lifestyle, which is a very frequent trait amongst insomniacs. So it might very well be that one of the things that you could improve on is being more active during the day and do more workouts to really ensure this temperature drop, right? So it could be an interesting tryout. It's free to try. So how much should you be exercising in order to gain this temperature drop? Well, researchers say that you should aim to have intense workouts from 20 to 30 minutes a day. And if you are very busy and you say, I do not have the time to work out, well, I get it, but please make sure that the value of investing 20 to 30 minutes a day in doing a workout will not only improve your sleep, but it will improve every aspect of your health. So it's a very, very wise investment to invest in exercising 20 to 30 minutes a day. But please be aware that you should also avoid exercise up to 3 hours before bed because working out has intense activity stimulants for your brain, muscles, and heart to a point that can make it feel difficult to fall asleep. Right, so you preferably go to the gym or do an exercise in the morning when the melatonin levels are at its lowest and the cortisol levels are at its highest, and your body temperature you want to be as high as possible. So preferably do the exercise in the morning to make the maximization of the oscillation of your body temperature. And if you say, well, I really do not have the time to go to the gym, you might also consider to buy one of these desk cycles to do the exercise while you're at work, while you're working on your computer. So no excuses. So the logic behind it, and to summarize it all, is that the more activity we engage in, the higher sustained level of body temperature we have, right? And the higher body temperatures during the day correlate to a more sustained lower body temperature during our sleeping hours. And this results in more deep sleep. So, next morning, tomorrow morning, get to the gym, get some exercise, and get that body temperature to get a peak on its own.